Fala galera, aqui é o AB5, galera, de surpresa vai lançar a atualização do Tower Defense episódio 79, parte 2, mano, e vai ter um cara com um canhão gigantesco que eu tô torcendo muito pra que seja uma versão mítica pra todo mundo conseguir pegar, tá ligado? Porque o último eu não consegui pegar porque acabou meus ROBUX e não deu pra pegar porque acabou o ROBUX. Mas vamos lá, galera, vamos ver o vídeo dele aqui. Lembrando, a atualização vai sair hoje, pelo que eu vi, porque o próprio criador, ele já colocou o timer certinho e também tem 2 horas da tarde ele vai começar a live. Sempre começa 1 hora antes, então acho que umas 3 horas atualiza. Lá o meu vídeo saiu lá por umas 4h30, 5 horas, galera, sobre a atualização, né? Vamos dar um play aqui, vamos ver o que ele tá falando. E aqui já mostrando ele jogando, tá ligado? Eu tava esperando aparecer o vídeo do Dev, mano, porque o Dev mostra certinho, pá. Esse aqui ele mostra mais a imagem de como vai ser o futuro dos próximos personagens, né? Deixa o like no canal e vamos dar um play aqui e ver como que tá. Tá legendado aí embaixo, galera. Baixar um pouquinho, vamos ver. And this update is mainly just going to be some improvements and some new units, so it's not going to be too massive. Melhorias e unidades novas, galera. E vai ter o modo infinito, não nessa, na próxima, eu acho. Ou vai ser nessa? 12 de janeiro. Map is gonna have a leaderboard. There is going to be a lot for it. But anyways, episode 69 part 2 update. Like I said, I'm gonna be using the units. So right now, only 2 units are ready. Evan is going to do the third one right before. 2 unidades? So vai ser o update do Speakman, né? O do porrete. But right now, 2 of the units are ready. Of course, the speaker repair drone is going to be the first movable healing unit, so it's going to walk around, heal your units, and be pretty good. But right now, the units I have are the large laser cameraman, which is a mythic, and mítico? Picture for it yet. And then the dual bat speaker man. Nossa, dual bat vai ser lendário, que da hora. I have no idea how well these are going to work because I'm actually just testing them right now for. E não tem mate no negócio por enquanto, ó. And you may notice that. Então vai. Peraí, deixa eu ver se eu entendi. Vai ser outra unidade ou vai ser a mesma unidade? Porque ali, eu não acho que vai ser a mesma unidade, porque eu acho que o do bastão é lendário também, tá ligado? E o mítico ali não tá aparecendo quanto que vai ser, mano. Mas ele tá barato, mano. Sempre quando aparece algum mítico tão barato assim, eu acho que vai ser ruim, mano. Porque o último foi aquele de Halloween lá, que não era tão bom assim, tinha um alcance bom, mas o dano era horrível. Vamos ver. Though it looks kind of weird on a lot of the units, I think it looks decent on the crates. We also changed the tag so crate has like boxes by it. Exclusive is different and the tags look a little different. So I think this is pretty good. The only thing is I'll probably make the UI stroke smaller on... Actually, I'll make the tag wider for legendary so that like if you look in the middle, you see how the UI stroke is being a little weird. Anyways, that is not too important. But the reason why they're around now is because look at the speaker man. We're gonna have better unit icons that are the whole unit instead of just like a zoom. O personagem, o único personagem que tá de pé, né? Ele vai modificar, colocar todo mundo de pé agora. Like the Frost DJ speaker man, like he's so big that like you can't even really see him too well. So we're still working on improving the UIs. All of the new unit renders will be done most likely by next week. So before endless mode, the new lobby will also probably be added in the endless mode update. So the endless mode update is gonna be essentially like a massive one. And also episode 70 is probably gonna come out, and there hasn't been a new Titan in a while, or like any new really strong units. So maybe, hopefully we'll have one if there's something like that in that update. That's gonna be one of our biggest updates again. And I still need to spend like at least 10 to 20 hours making up to a few hundred waves and like calculating it and balancing it and stuff. So that is gonna take a while. But anyways, the title of this video is using these units, so I'm going to use these units now. I got a little sidetracked, but I feel like a lot of people are hyped for endless mode, so just wanted to let you guys know a little more. I also think we'll add probably a free UGC to getting to like wave 50 of endless mode, maybe 40. I don't know how hard it's exactly gonna be. I'll definitely test it before to see how far you can get with good units. But we're also gonna have an endless mode leaderboard, and oh yeah, also we're gonna have a teleporting screen now, or well, we do have one in this update, which has the logo and it has this, so that is definitely a lot nicer than Roblox's default teleporting screen. Anyways, let's use the units, and I'm gonna vote for Nightmare. So they're already balanced, we just need the icons, and these icons are gonna be the new version of the icons, which is gonna be like the Fool character instead of just like a zoomed in version of it, and it's gonna be an actual render instead of whatever I did here. So anyways, the dual bat speaker man, like you guessed. Já vai mostrar como vai funcionar, galera. Here's the crazy thing. He has 2 bats. Watch him go. É a mesma coisa do outro, só com bastão a mais, né? Não sei se vai aumentar muito o dano dele.
should be a really easy fix for Evan, because he just has to add in the script where it alternates.
Ele já tá começando com 1000 de dano, mano. Como ele começa com 2 segundos, ele é bem mais lento, né? Ele tá com 2 bastão, mas bate como se tivesse com 1, pô. Ó, já cresceu já os negocinhos, o bastão do Niga. Do The Walking Dead, ó. Pra virar aquela marreta gigante, vai começar a ser louco, hein? Ó o do canhão, galera. Caramba, é um canhão mesmo, mano. Cara, o alcance inicial dele já é gigante pra caramba. Make the next UGC item for endless mode, but it's gonna be worth it. And this time I'll probably make like 500,000 stock, just cause like 400,000 sold out in just like a couple days after we made it, where you had to get wave 37 on Nightmare. Ooh, that is a lot of small toilets getting to the end. This is not going very skippity boppily, so I'm just gonna add money so I can show you. Ele não tá farmando dinheiro, tá sem dinheiro. Start out with one legendary that attacks very slow on Nightmare, but let's max this guy out and look at him go. 5.000 de dano, 18 de radius e 1 segundo de cooldown. Fica bom até se for ver. Nossa, o laser é meio torto. O laser tá fazendo curva. Ou eu tô ficando maluco, o laser tá fazendo curva. Cara, mas ele já começa com 0.25 de cooldown, mano. Na próxima atualização já vai ficar com 750 de dano, olha isso. Mas ele é carinho, mano. Fazer o update nele é caro. O dano dele devia ser mais alto, mano. Olha o tamanho do laser, maior que o personagem. Como você coloca um dano desse com um canhão maior que ele? But he has a lot more range, so it ends up being a lot more worth it. And he can also absorb 1 stun since he gets placed, and I think he might be able to absorb 2. I don't really know where Evan put that in the script, and I don't know. It's a surprise how many stuns he can absorb. Anyways, this was the guy holding the big cannon, and he made all the animations today, like right. É como se fosse um larg com uma jetpack e uma bazooka, né? Mas será que ele usa jetpack ou é só de enfeite? E pra que colocou um jetpack se não vai usar? The remade version of it is a lot higher quality than the one we already have. Let me just spawn him in. Look at him. This one looks kinda mid. This was a while ago. Well, I mean, I think it's better than I can make by a lot, but my modeler has gotten a lot better over the time that I've hired him for the past few months. So he made a much better looking version of the upgraded Titan cameraman. Ah, vai sofrer uma atualização no upgrade Titan Cameraman, galera. Deve ser, faz tempo que tá precisando de atualização mesmo. Eu só não vi se vai ser nessa atualização de agora, mano. Vai ser na próxima. Vai ter que atualizar o Speakman também, mano. Ele vai atualizar a minigun no ombro dele, que vai subir e abaixar, né? Pra tirar. I'm still not too sure about what exactly we should do for the UGC. I was thinking maybe like toilet wings, which I don't know how toilet wings are gonna work, but it'll be funny. I wonder how much Robux the toilet pal from the New Year's event is gonna be worth. Most UGC that have a lot of stock on games like this are around like 50 to 100 Robux. I'm hoping it is not super cheap. It takes like, I think, a month for limited to be resellable, so that is not gonna be resellable for a while. But I am really hyped for what we have planned in Toilet Tower Defense. We're gonna do some absolutely insane things over the next few months. This is the second game that I've ever made, and the third game that my scripter has made, and the first big game I think my modeler has made. I'm not too sure how many other games, but yeah, we're all like pretty inexperienced, but over time we're getting better and better. So we'll keep trying to improve things as much as we can. When I find new people that are really good at stuff like maps and things like that, I will hire them to make very fire maps, and yeah.
yeah, we've got a lot planned for the future. I have a funny idea for endless mode. Well, not really funny, but a good idea. This is the last thing I'm going to say in this video. I know I'm getting off topic and saying a lot of things besides the units, but I just want to tell you guys some cool plans I have. So for endless mode, I'm thinking, what if when you get to like maybe every 25 waves, you get like a special crate or something, or you have
255 wave? Taca a bexiga, quem que vai durar tudo isso, mano? Ele tá falando que vai dar um prêmio a cada 255 wave.
Cool if, like, at the end of endless mode, based on how far you can get special drops or something, and you get coins, so that there's more of an incentive to play it, because I just think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. So we're gonna do a lot with endless mode. When it first comes out, it's probably gonna be pretty basic, like just you get coins for how many waves you survive. There's gonna be no winning endless mode, so you won't get extra coins for that. It'll just be like you get more coins the farther you get, and it's gonna get more difficult like every 10 waves. Also, instead of just increasing by a certain percent each wave, it's gonna increase 5% more than the last wave plus a certain percent, so it will eventually end up getting really hard around like wave 50 and higher, because I do not want it to go to like wave 200, because to be honest, no one's gonna be sitting there for like 2 hours every time they want to play endless mode. I think endless mode matches should last like maybe 20 to 40 minutes at most, especially because we're gonna be adding harder things in the future. Now, if we update endless mode, we'll probably reset the leaderboard, and since it's not gonna take super long, the people at the top can probably just grind it again. But yeah, hopefully people don't get too mad if we reset the endless mode leaderboard. Whenever we first add it, I'll add like a warning below it just to let people know, because I don't want to reset it and then have a ton of people mad. But okay, now that's everything. Yeah, like, subscribe.
Interessante, galera. Pelo menos vai ser adicionado 2 personagens. Esse do canhão aí, e tomara que vai ser na roleta, porque não vai ser exclusivo, né? Pelo que eles mostrou, vai ter que ter sorte pra pegar ele. Faz tempo que não tinha isso. A maioria das atualizações que tá vindo só exclusivo. Esse daí dos 2 bastão, acho que vai ser o mesmo que nós já tem, o lendário, né? Mais fácil pra pegar. Nós já tem, na verdade, ele. Porque eu acho que ele não vai fazer 2 divisão de um pro outro. E o modo infinito vai vir na próxima atualização, galera. Porque eu acho que ele tá calculando tudo e vai futuramente vai ser adicionado perfeitinho. Pelo que tá vendo aqui, vai ter wave pra caramba. Então vamos esperar essa atualização. Mais tarde tem vídeo sobre ela aqui no canal. Deixa o like, se inscreva no canal. Até a próxima. Valeu!